Welcome back to our channel Sankalp Study Success. So in this video we are going to learn about normal approximation to binomial distribution. Let us see the binomial distribution and along with this normal approximation to binomial distribution. So in this video mainly we are going to concentrate on the problems. So because from normal approximation to binomial distribution there may be many problems asked in the question for 10 marks, or that is the long answer it may be also for 7 marks as well. So let us concentrate here. Coming to the normal approximation to binomial distribution, for large n we can approximate the binomial curve by the normal curve, and the probabilities can be calculated by using the following formula. Okay, so here we will consider for any success x, the real class interval will be x minus 1 by 2 comma x plus 1 by 2. So for each and every term or each and every interval we are going to consider x minus 1 by 2 comma x plus 1 by 2. So here z1 must be corresponding to the lower limit of x1 and z2 will be the upper limit of x2. That is, z1 is equal to x1 minus mu by sigma and z2 is equal to x2 minus mu by sigma. So here x1 is nothing but x minus 1 by 2 and x2 is nothing but x plus 1 by 2. So till now we were just substituting z is equals to x minus mu by sigma. But from now we are going to substitute z1 and z2 as x minus 1 by 2 and x plus 1 by 2 here, because it is the normal approximation to binomial distribution. Till now we have done just normal distribution. Here it is along with binomial distribution, right? So here we are going to substitute x minus 1 by 2 minus mu by sigma and x plus 1 by 2 minus mu by sigma. Here mu is nothing but n into p and sigma is nothing but square root NPQ. These are the formulas of mean and the standard deviation. From here you can take the variance as well. Sigma square is equals to NPQ. Okay, so these are the values from mu and sigma. So here we are substituting mu value as NP and sigma value as square root NPQ. So from here these are the main things which we need, z1 and the z2. So let us see one of the problems so that you can understand. The first question here is, find the probability of getting even number on face 3 to 5 times, inclusive in throwing out 10 times by using binomial as well as normal distribution. So what is the probability of getting an even number? See, there are 2, 4 and 6. For a dice, you are having 2, 4 and 6 and also 1, 3 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6. These are the even numbers, so the probability is 3 by 6 which is 1 by 2. And here also the probability is 3 by 6 which is nothing but 1 by 2. So here the probability of even number is 1 by 2 and also the probability of odd number is 1 by 2. But we need this one actually in this question. So probability of P is 1 by 2. Okay, this is the probability of success. And what is Q? Which is nothing but probability of failure. Again 1 minus P, that is nothing but 1 minus 1 by 2, which is again 1 by 2 in this case, right? So we got P and Q. Now we need to get N. So what is N? We are throwing 10 times. How many times the experiment is going to be performed? That is nothing but the N value. So N value is 10. So here we got P value, Q value and N value. So you will get mu is equals to NP, that is nothing but 10 into 1 by 2 which is equals to 5. So mu value is 5. And here sigma value. What is sigma value? Square root NPQ, which is nothing but 10 into half, right? Square root of 5 by 2. So let us keep these values aside, mu value and sigma value. Now what do we need to find out? Probability of getting even number on face 3 to 5 times. That means what? we can write it as it is between 3 and 5, right? 3 is less than or equals to x less than or equals to 5. That is, it may be 3 times, it may be 4 times, or it may be 5 times, correct? From 3 to 5 times means it may be 3 times, it may be 4 times, or it may be 5 times. So if you add all these, then you will get the actual probability of 3 to 5 times, correct? So let us see by using binomial distribution. The formula is here NC3. That means what? N is nothing but 10. 10C3 into P power, P is nothing but 1 by 2, right? Into P power of 10 minus 3, which is 7, and Q to the power of 3 plus, it is 10C4, right? Because NC4, that means what? N is 10, C here 4, okay? So next, half of 10 minus 4, that is nothing but 6, and half of half power 4 plus 10C5, 1 by 2 whole power 5, and again 1 by 2 whole power 5. So if you solve this complete equation, if you simplify, then you will get it as 0.5683. This is the value by using binomial distribution. Okay, this is the formula NCR, P power n minus r, and Q power. Let us write the formula as well so that it will be clear. NCR, P to the power of n minus r, and Q power r. Okay, this is the formula which we use to find out the probability using binomial distribution. So we are done with the binomial distribution. So now let us take normal distribution. Let us solve it using normal distribution here. So this is normal distribution. We are solving it using normal distribution. So we are having the values of P as 1 by 2 and Q as 1 by 2, and N value is 10, right? We have already found mu and sigma before. Mu is equals to, what did we get? Mu is equals to 5 and sigma is equals to square root 5 by 2. So what is the value of square root 5 by 2, which is nothing but 1.58. So here our probability lies between 3 and 5. So what is the formula? 3 minus half minus mu by sigma, which is less than or equal to x less than or equal to 3 plus half minus mu by sigma, right? Why is this minus half and plus half? We have seen it here. X minus 1 by 2 and x plus 1 by 2. So that is the reason we are subtracting half here and we are adding half here. So now if you solve this, you will get minus 1.58 less than or equals to x less than or equals to 0.32. Now, which is equals to, here both the signs are different. That means you have to add the areas, right? Area of minus 1.58 plus area of 0.32. So what are the values of this is 0.4429 plus 0.1256. So if you add these values, you will get 0.5685. This is the exact value which you get. These are the values which you get from the Z distribution table. Okay, so this is the same problem. So you will get the answer as which is approximately equal, which is nothing but 0.5683, and this is 5685. So by using binomial distribution and by using normal distribution, you will get the same value, but the process is just different. Okay, so now this is the first problem, and let us move into the second question, which is pair of dice are rolled 180 times. That means what is given? N value is 180, and it is given that find the probability that a total of 7 occurs. That means what? On the dice, a pair of dice is rolled. That means 2 dice are rolled at once, and you are getting the value as 7 on the dice. If you add both the values on the dice, you will get the value as 7. That means what? It is 6, 1, right? On one dice you should get 6, on other dice you should get 1 in order to get the sum as 7. That means there is only one possibility. So probability of success is 1 by 6 and the probability of failure is 5 by 6, right? So these are the P and Q values. Now what is mu and sigma? Okay, what is mu and sigma? Which is nothing but n and np, right? And sigma is equals to square root npq. So by substituting these values we will get it. Mu is equals to 180 into 1 by 6, which is nothing but 30. Correct? Mu is equals to 30. And now 180 into 1 by 6 into 5 by 6 square root. So now you will get it as this value as 5. If you just multiply or divide this equation, that means if you just simplify this one, you will get the answer as 5. So now this is the given data, right? From given data we are finding just mu and sigma. Now we need to find P of 33 less than x less than 44, which is given. Now how do we find it? Now we know that 33 minus half minus 30 by 5 less than x less than 44 plus half minus 30 by 5. This is the formula. In the formula we are just substituting the values of mu and sigma. Now you will get it as P of 0.5 less than x less than 2.9. Now what do we do? It is of the first form and the signs of both are same. That means what? You will just subtract a of 2.9 minus area of 0.5. We will subtract this. So the values you will get it from the Z distribution table. 0.4981 minus 0.1916. These are the values which you get from the Z distribution table of the areas of 2.9 and area of 0.5. So here you will get 0.3065. This is the final answer which you get it here. So in this way we are going to find out the probability. Now coming to the second one, it is also of the same form. So let us solve it here. 25 is less than x less than 45, which is given. That is 25 minus half minus mu by sigma, right? What is mu? That is 30 and sigma is 5. 30 by 5 less than x less than 45 plus half minus 30 by 5. So after substituting you will get the values as minus 1.1 less than x less than 3.1, right? So here it is of the first form, but the signs of both the numbers are different. So that means what? If the signs are different, then you have to add the areas, right? So area of minus 1.1 plus area of 3.1. We are just adding the areas. So if you take the values from the Z distribution table, you will get it as 0.3643 plus 0.4990. These are the values you will get it from the Z distribution table, and if you just add it you will get 0.8633. This is the final value if you take P of 25 less than x less than 45. So this is the second problem. So let us see one more problem. Let us solve one more problem, which is here it is given that the question is big, but if you read it then it will be very clear and it will be very easy. So, and this is the most important question and it is the most repeated question in the examinations. So we will give it 5 stars. Okay. So now let us read the question. Find the probability that by guesswork a student can correctly answer 25 to 30 questions. That means what? The probability is between 25 and 30. So Let us write the given data as well simultaneously by reading the question. 25 to 30 questions in MCQ consisting of 80 questions. That means I again got one more data, n is equals to 80. Now, assume that each question with 4 choices, only one choice is correct. Again, we have got something. P is equals to 1 by 4, right? Because there is only 4 choices and only one is correct. That means probability of success. Then what will be the probability of failure? Which is nothing but 3 by 4 because it is 1 minus P, right? Now, only one choice is correct and student has no knowledge of the subject. Now, we have complete data here. Now you have to just find out what is mu and what is sigma, and then you can proceed with our normal procedure. Let us see what is mu and sigma. Mu is equals to NP. NP is nothing but 80 into 1 by 4, which is equals to 20. This is mu. And what is sigma? It is square root NP cube, which is equals to 80 into 1 by 4 into 3 by 4, which is nothing but this is 4 ones and this is 4 twice. 4 ones are 4 5s are 20. This is root 15, correct? Square root of 15 will become what? 3.87. Value of square root of 15 is 3.87. So now let's substitute this mu and sigma values in this equation. Sorry, it is not an equation, right? In this formula. So 25 minus half minus mu by sigma less than x less than, so let me write it down, 30 plus half minus 20 by 3.87. So now probability of if you simplify 25 minus half minus 20 by 3.87, you will get it as 1.42, which is less than x less than, if you solve this 30 plus half minus 20 by 3.87, then you will get it as 2.71. So this is of the first form and both the numbers are having the same sign. So you have to just subtract areas of 2.71 minus area of 1.42. You have to just subtract. So the values of these you will get it from the Z distribution table, which are 0.3770 minus 0.4222. So if you subtract these values, you will get it as 0.1192. So this is the probability of the students who have correctly answered 25 to 30 questions in the MCQ, correct? So this is the most important question. You can just go through it and solve it once so that it will be very clear. So now let us see one more problem which is of the same model actually. Let us solve it. Here, if 10% of the truck drivers on road are drunk, determine the probability that out of 400 randomly checked, 400 drivers are randomly checked. That means n is equals to 400, right? Okay. The probability of 10%, that means what? Probability of drivers drunk are 0.1, correct? Because it is 10%, that means it is 10 by 100, which is nothing but 0.1, right? And if this is 0.1, then probability of failure will obviously become 1 minus P, which is 0.9, correct? So here, let us find what is mu and sigma. Mu is NP, which is equals to 400 into 0.1, which is nothing but 40, right? And now coming to sigma, it is square root of NP cube, that is, it is square root of 400 into 0.1 into 0.9, right? So here you will get the answer as 6. So we have found mu and sigma. Now let us solve the problem, which is they are randomly checked between 35 and 47 drivers. So 35 less than x less than 47. That means what? Which is 35 minus half minus mu, that is 40 by 6 less than x less than 47 plus half minus 40 by 6. So now after the simplification of these two terms, you will get it as minus 0.92, which is less than x less than 1.25. So here, this is of the first form and both the numbers are having different signs. So you have to just add the areas, which is 0.92 plus area of 1.25. So if you take the values from the Z distribution table, you will get it as 0.3212 plus 0.3944, which is equals to 0.7156. So this is the value. So these are the most important questions from the normal approximation to binomial distribution. So I think it is very clear. If you have any doubts, then you can just mail to us. Okay, thank you for watching the video.